All right, welcome to this month's edition of Behind the Build. So we're at our Eagle Ridge community because this community was on fire last month, Rachel.
Oh yeah, I think we sold 4 homes in the month of November.
I feel like you guys are losing track a little bit, but especially between here and Star Point, because Star Point was 2 additional, right?
It was, yeah. November was a good month for us.
Yeah, I mean, I still am just so happy. Like September to October to November, the amount of homes we've sold. We've actually, I was looking at this earlier this week, so we have sold as many homes in these last 3 months as the first part of the year.
Yeah, you set a hefty goal for us for the annual sales, but I think we're getting pretty close to it.
We November on schedule, and so yeah, if we hit our goal in December, we will hit the yearly goal. Which, do you remember in like June when I was talking about second half of the year and how optimistic I was and all that, and those crazy reasons I was talking about?
Yeah, it's things have picked up here, and it's good to see. Even with interest rates are kind of stable now, and sales are still picking up.
Nah, you left out the part where you say you were right, Ryan. No. No, I really was optimistic, and for those reasons I was sharing, we won't repeat those here because everybody will think I was crazy about. But no, the second half of the year it's been great, and a ton of homes sold. You guys have done amazing, and Eagle Ridge it's amazing. You open the model, and then just like it goes.
Well, the model, it's a great showpiece, so it really helps people kind of envision what they could get. And this floor plan, the Shasta XXL, it's been so popular here. Yeah. People are dying to build it.
Well, and like we were talking about, what's funny is you've had this available as a build job prior to opening here as well as at Star Point, and nobody bought it.
Yeah, it's that visualization, being able to see everything.
Build it, and then you walk through, and then people are like, I gotta have it now. Because how many of these did we sell last month?
In November, we sold 2 of this exact floor plan.
Yeah. We're into like limiting mode on the farmhouse version of it now, like spacing through the community.
Yeah, and lot size. I mean, you need a pretty wide lot to be able to fit this plan, so.
Yeah, especially the multi-gen version.
Yeah.
Like that thing is 90 feet wide. It's crazy.
Yeah, but it's amazing.
Yeah, so at Eagle Ridge last month, so 2 of them were the Shasta XXL, which is model home here. What do you think customers love about this floor plan?
Oh gosh, there's so many things to love, but I feel like it's so grand. It really feels like a single level, you're living single level, but then upstairs you have a full bonus media room, another bedroom, bathroom. So you really kind of get a little bit of everything, and it's really this big, grand living area.
Yeah. The crazy thing, so like we've talked about this, we've had this plan in our library for like 15 plus years at this point, but you make the little tweaks each time you build it. So like my data point on this is the old Shasta, and like that new primary suite I think that's my favorite part of this one.
Yeah, it's beautiful. You have the big bathroom, the tub, the shower, big walk-in closet. I mean, you have everything that you could need.
This is going to sound silly, but my favorite part of it is actually the chandelier with the 2 pendants, which wasn't even planned.
It's not silly. It's a good one.
Because Paul and I were walking through with Bryn just before the parade, and we had an extra chandelier shipped, and we're like, let's throw it up there. Let's see what it looks like. And then now I'm like a fan of a chandelier in a primary.
It gives it that wow effect.
I guess, yeah.
But we also have the Shasta XXL, the same floor plan, under construction in Star Point as well.
We do, yeah.
So yeah, that one will be done, I think, beginning of February.
Yeah, we do. That's right. It's on the open space on Block 2 there.
Yeah, right next to the pool.
Yeah, and the same farmhouse exterior on that one too.
Yeah.
No, this plan is just so tried and true. And yeah, the updates we made to it before we built it here as the model, I think just took it that next level higher with like the bigger we boysified it with the bigger pantry and some of those things. So.
Yeah, the pantry, everybody seems to love that pantry. You have, I think, space for every appliance you could ever need. But then also all the storage, and it has everything.
Yeah, no, it's a tried and true. So at Eagle Ridge, so 2 of this plan, an Alpine again, of course.
People love the Alpine.
Well, actually, I guess what makes this one unique though is it's the 6-car.
Yeah, that one is, with the side load garage.
6-car garage thing.
Yeah, it's actually going to be right next to the model home too.
Yeah, I'm interested to see how those selections turn out, since he didn't want to do them and just showed Bryn the pictures and said, pick it all out.
Well, I trust Bryn, so I know it's going to be beautiful.
Oh, no, I totally, I think I'm too much of a control freak for that. even on our quick move-ins where I'm like, okay, Brandon, like this is what I'm thinking. And then I still always have to see the palette. And so
I
he's
can't
like,
wait to see. He said, just have at it.
yeah, which I think that's probably one of her most excited homes she's done because she's like, creative freedom. I'm going crazy on this.
No, it's a good one with the side load garage. It's a super wide lot. It's going to look awesome.
No, that'll be that. The way that plan works out, where you have the house, the regular garage, and then that driveway that kicks off around the side. Like just from the front, it looks so like the massing is all nice.
And endless opportunities with a 6-car garage.
Yeah, there is no shortage of space in that thing. So an Alpine, and then our first Palisade.
Yeah, first
down there on
Palisade plan
28.
in Boise. Yeah.
Yeah. So
It is a big house.
What are your favorite parts of the Palisade?
Well, I mean, it's 4,190 square feet. So, I mean, it has space for everything, but I love the unique, it kind of has that side load garage, but then you also kind of have almost your own wing for the primary. So it's almost like that whole half of the house is dedicated just to the primary suite. And it really is a suite. It feels like a spa.
That is hands down our biggest primary suite. Like that bathroom in there is just so stinking big.
I'm excited to see that come to life because I haven't seen one in person. I've seen a virtual tour.
Yeah.
But it's going to be cool to watch that come to life.
Yeah, we did that for our Street of Dreams home a couple years ago, and it was hugely popular.
That's gonna be good. That's also on our biggest lot here at Eagle Ridge.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, 28,000 square foot lot, and it still has a massive backyard back there.
Yeah.
It's going to be awesome. One of my favorite parts of the Palisade, though, is the scullery.
Yeah, that's a good one.
How it has that separate, I mean, I guess you call it like second kitchen, back kitchen, whatever you want to say with it.
Kind of hide everything.
Yeah. And the nice thing, because, the pantry goes through the scullery, too. But what I've always loved about that one is you have the scullery with the window in there, and then you can have sink and the dishwasher, second dishwasher. Okay, so Mackenzie was right about this. So when
She's always right.
She is always right. So when we built our house this summer, I would say we spaced talking about the second dishwasher. She will tell you she said we should, and I just didn't do it. It was probably that. I was probably being cheap, and I was like, we don't need 2 dishwashers. So going through Thanksgiving, 2 dishwashers.
Sounds amazing.
Would have been so nice. I found myself looking at the cabinets afterwards, and I'm like, oh, we could switch that, put it there. But she was right. So, but yeah, the scullery, because you have the second sink and you can do the dishwasher and all that stuff. Like it's just built for entertaining too.
Yeah, that plan, it's just grand. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be really fun to watch that come to life.
It'll be cool. And the nice thing too is you still have the butler's pantry in there. So you have the butlers and then the scullery. And
There's no shortage of storage in that plan.
No, it is massive. It's I'm excited to build a Palisade. Like I said, the thing also that's nice is it's not just a side load garage, but it's that 45 the way it comes out.
Yeah.
So it just gives it a whole different look.
It's a unique. Yeah, you don't see it often.
Yeah, it's gonna be cool. So Palisade, 2 Shastas, the Alpine, and then so Star Point, Rainier, and another
Alpine, of course.
That is true. That Alpine, they're doing something kind of cool though with that multi-gen space instead of just that second primary option. They're like pushing around a little bit and getting that sitting room in there. I think that'll be cool. And then so another Alpine. We've talked enough about how popular the darn Alpine is. But then the Rainier, that one's gonna be cool to see.
Yeah, that's gonna be a great plan. We also have a spec of that being built in Star Point as well.
Yeah, I walked in that one the other day, and I forgot that we had done the 10-foot ceilings. Because usually with the 2-story great room, we don't need the 10-foot.
Yeah.
But Leticia must have tricked me when she did that struggle. Maybe it was you. One of you snuck in the 10-foot on that one.
It might have been me. It makes it feel so much more open.
It's already got a 20-foot ceiling in there.
Well, there you go, even more open.
Yeah, I guess it makes sense because primary on the main, so then that part of it being 10-foot, it's going to be awesome with it.
Yeah, and that's on a pretty big lot too.
That is a big lot on that one. Yeah, I forget how big that backyard is, but you can put your own pool in the backyard.
But I think in Star Point, I think we only have 5 buildable lots left, so it's sold pretty quickly.
You know, the nice thing about that one is the way they've all sold too. It's not like the bad lots are at the end. It's like we've sold a nice mixture of regular and the open space, east, west, this, that. And they're mainly on block 2, aren't they, with the open space? Mm-hmm. Yeah, so they're actually some of the best ones that are out there.
No, there's some good lots left, and it's still great options for people.
Yeah. Well, and that, I mean, what Star Point has going too is like Owyhee High School, and you're just like close by to it, and obviously the good school district.
And proximity now to Highway 16.
Yeah, that is, I cannot wait for Highway 16 to
It's
go.
a game changer.
To be finished, because I live just north of here, and so like Eagle Ridge, Star Point, all of that, you're just like hopping right onto 16 straight to 84.
It's going to make everything so much faster. But Star Point, too, location-wise, you are so close to Costco, shopping, kind of really everything you need right there.
Yeah, no, it is right there. So, okay, I'm curious. So, of the home plans we just said we sold this month, which one, if you were building your own house, which one would you build?
Honestly, I'm probably going with the Shasta XXL.
Oh, okay. Well, what's the tipping point over like the Alpine, the Palisade, why the XXL?
I really like the feel of the single level living of this one, but then you still have the upstairs space. But I feel like this plan, it just feels grand and like it has everything that you need between the den, the bedrooms, the bonus room. I mean, I think it has it all.
Yeah, no, it's got all the stuff. I think the trick of this one is when you walk through the front door, it being 12 feet tall. Like that's, I think, so much of the grand feel to it.
And the hallways being wide, it's just, you don't walk in and feel constricted. It's just open.
Yeah. No, this one's, it's popular. It's, like I
And
said,
I'd probably go with Elevation D too, just like everybody else.
you're another farmhouse person. I thought maybe you'd go modern.
No,
but,
not a modern.
Okay, so you go XXL with the farmhouse. Well, there's only like 2 lots left for you to do that in here, so.
That is true.
Yeah, so that's the one you'd go with. Personally, I would do the Palisade, mainly because I like the scullery thing. Like that whole piece of it there.
Building a house just for the scullery.
It's pretty sweet.
Yeah, it is.
And I mean, when you're the dishwasher, like you appreciate those things.
That is true.
If Mackenzie sees this, she's going to be like, no, you're not always the dishwasher. Don't lie.
Yeah. Well, especially 3 kids too. You got a lot of dishes to do.
Yeah, dishwasher. When we entertain, I'm pretty good about being the dishwasher.
That's good.
Day to
As you should.
day. Actually, as we talk about this, I realized I think I left my breakfast plate sitting on the counter this morning.
Shame.
So, okay, so we talked about Star Point, Eagle Ridge. So one of the interesting things we were talking about, I think because we're in Eagle, and Eagle generally has so many custom options to it, and especially proximity to Legacy, where you share a boundary with Legacy, we're just right there. The build time difference.
Yeah, I think a lot of people come in here and they expect a build to be 9 months to even a year. And then I tell them it's about 6 to 7 months from the day you sign the contract to when you're getting your keys. And it seems to surprise everybody.
Yeah. Well, yeah, and I think it's just that upfront part of the process where it's like you go to the studio and it's one place. Like they just go see Bryn and they do it all there versus the around town to all the different places. And that.
Yeah, it does help. And permit times have been pretty good.
I am so happy because I was stressing about the spring parade house because I was like, we need that permit now to get that thing finished on time. And see, it was 3 weeks to get that. That was very helpful.
It helps people really envision though the actual timeline of the house though. When you see that 6 to 7 months, you can envision where your life is going to be at that point, but it's hard when you're thinking a year ahead.
Yeah, no, and there's the interest rate piece of like where interest rates going, all that stuff. Although they've been trending down now for so long, it's a different part of it. But yeah, no, I feel like when we created that estimate worksheet, that you could spell out with the team of like, you do the contract here, then these things happen. Like that helped clarify, like, oh, that's the timeline.
Yeah. So right now, I think if you were to build this month, we'd be looking at a July completion.
So you got your dates down from this thing. I'm doing the math in my head and I'm thinking, no, that does make a difference. And yeah, I do think, because there's so many custom homes in Eagle. But I mean, there's pricing differences too. Like we're priced well and then there's the custom that's just a different price too. Like there's so many different pieces to it.
But with us, you still get to personalize so many of those options.
Yeah. No, I feel like we straddle that line well of the in-between of those different features there.
I do.
But it's so funny because I remember back in like December when we first started talking about Star Point and the plan and everything, like I was like, how are we going to be able to sell build jobs? Like it's just not as common in Boise and the volume of build jobs that we do. And then it's like the opposite. Like the build jobs have been the easy thing
Yeah.
to sell.
I mean, I think people really like the thought of choosing their selections, picking their design. I mean, they can really make it their own with us.
The one that still puzzles me is because it feels so normal to me, but when they're like, I get to pick my lot and the house that I want on it, like, because it seems normal because like choose, select, design. That's how we do it. And then customers are still surprised.
Yeah, we don't put them in a box.
Yeah, no, I think that is one of the nice pieces. Like, and that's the thing with home building. It's always stood out to me. Like, we're a personalized home builder. You should be able to do those things. Like, you're building a house. You should be able to pick. You don't pick palette A or B. Like, go to the design studio and pick all the different things.
Well, and even picking a lot of these floor plans, structural options as well.
Oh yeah. No, there's so many different ways.
I mean, in this Shasta XXL, you could either have a den and a powder, or if you really wanted, you could turn that into a bedroom with a full bath.
Yeah.
So
Wait, so since this is the plan you would build, would you go powder or full bath there?
I'm probably sticking powder.
What-
I don't need the full bath right now.
What about, would you do the multi-gen option?
You know, if I had maybe parents living with me or something, I definitely would. It's such a convenient floor plan, and we have so many different options for multi-gen.
Yeah. No, it's, so that's a politically correct way of saying your parents aren't coming to live with you.
You know, maybe one day. Not anytime soon, I hope.
Yeah. I mean, speaking of the multi-gen, so at Star Point, we actually have a multi-gen house under construction.
Yeah, it'll be done beginning of the year. And so
Yeah.
that is our Bridger plan with the multi-gen. And it's going to be a really cool plan. You still in the great room have those big, tall ceilings, but you have two separate entrances. So that multi-gen living is really multi-gen.
Well, and what I'm excited about that one too is it's got the boat bay on it. Because when we were planning that one, like you're thinking through multi-gen extra stuff. Like I doubt a boat's going in that one. Like it's all the extra storage of
Extra
two
storage.
homes, one
We also have the
house.
tandem in the one, so you have a lot of storage in that garage.
That's true, because it's a 3-car tandem plus the boat bay going on that thing. So I'm excited. That being the first Bridger we've built too, is going to be cool to see. And then actually we got another so Star Point has the Bridger multi-gen, and then the permit just came out for the Willow multi-gen here at Eagle Ridge.
And we had built the Willow multi-gen in Star Point as well, and it was big hit. So now we're building it in Eagle.
Yeah.
Same thing with the two separate entrances, the kitchenette.
I was so nervous when we did that one because it was a spec, and I was like, I don't know, spec, multi-gen, not sure how this is going to go because there's not really multi-gen homes out there.
Yeah.
And then you guys sold it in like 2 weeks.
Oh, yeah.
The one I'm still a little puzzled by is because they wanted that extra door taken out. And I still I'm like, I would have the second door, but then other people I've mentioned are like, oh no, I wouldn't want the second entrance.
Yeah, I think it just depends how you're using the space, but I think the second door is a great option because it really makes it that whole separate, it's not an ADU, but it feels like a completely separate living area if you wanted it to be.
Yeah. As we were talking, I just realized at Sagara this last month in November, 2 of our sales there were multi-gen also.
Oh.
So 2 sales multi-gen with that. The month prior, I think there was 1 or 2, maybe.
It's the future of floor plans.
And then the Alpine multi-gen that I was mentioning at Star Point from this last month. I really think there is something to that multi-gen, 2 homes, 1 roof.
Well, I mean, it can really work for, whether you have elderly parents or even if you just have adult children or if you work from home and want a little kitchenette space, you can use it really for anything.
Yeah, no, I totally get it. I mean, when Mackenzie and I built our house this summer, we have like an oversized guest suite kind of thing. But I look at it and I'm like, the in-laws.
The in-laws.
They're going to
It's
end
the
up
quarter.
there, I'm pretty sure. But probably not for a number of years.
Yeah.
We'll see
But
if
it's good to have the option.
Yeah, no, it is. And there's just so many fun. I think the one that I've noticed the most though is young parents, and then their parents come to stay with them, and it's either permanent or like multiple months at a time. Because like the kids, there's so much to take care of. You got the built-in babysitter there.
Yeah.
That's just a win.
But I've heard of people too that, they have college age kids living with them and it's just the perfect spot that they have their own space.
Have you heard the term the boomerang kid?
They come
Yeah,
back.
yeah. They leave and they come back, and that's because they got a multi-gen to go
Yeah.
move into.
Why wouldn't they leave?
You make it too nice, they're not
Yeah.
leaving. Okay, let's wrap it up with talking about December incentive that we're offering.
Yeah, we're offering fun incentives for December. It's kind of a holiday giveaway. So we have a Christmas tree in each of our communities, and we're making it a fun little thing where they can pick an ornament and it's a special gift, whether it's a quick move-in or a to be built.
Yeah, I'll admit, when the marketing team explained it to me, I was like, what are we doing? Like, I don't understand it, guys. Help me understand
It's fun.
this.
I like it.
But no, I think it will be cool. Yeah, you choose to buy a house, you walk over to the tree, and then pick which thing you want. It will be interesting to see which of the gifts go first.
Oh yeah.
Because
Well, I know to be built, we have heated floors in a bathroom.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
And especially since there's the different quantities and there's only one of the heated floor, I think that thing's going first. That's where I would put my money of what's going first on there.
And then for quick move-in homes, we even have epoxy flooring in the garage.
Yeah.
It's a good one.
I think the epoxy floor in the garage will go first on the quick move-ins, and the heated floor. I guess they're two different ones, but it's almost like the guy chooses this, and I assume. Well, actually, heated floors is nice for everybody.
Yeah, no, the heated floors. I think that's going first. That's a good Christmas gift.
It's so funny. So, well, actually, this is going to sound bad, but a gift to Mackenzie. I surprised her with heated floors in our house.
It's a good gift.
So I totally did use the gift card on that one.
That's a good gift.
But what's funny about the heated floor, so Mila will walk in and she stands on the floor and she goes, it feels so nice.
I love it.
No, the heated floors are awesome. So yeah, the to be built, my guess is heated floors go first. Second would probably be the full tile and the primary counter thing.
That is a good one.
And then the epoxy I think will go quickly.
But we have lots of others, so
yeah, it's gonna be fun to see.
Fun surprises for people.
It'll be fun to see which ones get picked first and all that. So, well, anyways, congrats again on an amazing month of sales. So Eagle Ridge 4 and Star Point 2.
Thank you.
You and the team just killed it. And it's so funny thinking back to, we first started in late December, planning for opening in January at Star Point. And then you remember the video with you and Leticia for the Brokers Open?
In the blizzard.
You guys
come a long way.
You got your phone out in the snow and you're like, Brokers Open today.
And people still showed up and we appreciate that.
No, it was great. You guys were dedicated. Get people there.
Oh yeah.
It's been amazing. Star Point has gone excellent and Eagle Ridge is off to a great start too.
Year 1 in the books.
Yeah. Well, until next month, guys, we'll see you.